Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. We are back in Incremental Factory. Let's get back to it. Let's see, between episodes, looks like our supplies have kind of started to stack up, although I'm noticing steel is stuck. Let's go spend some of this accumulated resource over at the excavation site and then come back and diagnose why steel is not accumulating. Excavation, we wanted to get, I think, one more healing turret. I think we have enough. Let's see if we can do it. Boom. Oh, come on. What am I missing? Oh, it's circuits. Gen 1 circuits. Boy, we're super duper close. How many do we need? 27.5. Bummer. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to it. Let's go to the map and look at steel. Whoops. Accidentally grabbed something I didn't mean to. All right. Steel is down here. What's the story, fellas? Looks like it's iron. But let's just verify that. Iron plates. There's a bunch of iron plates there. Is it that we're not getting rid of it? We have it going to headquarters. I think that's our issue. Let's we don't have this going into a warehouse. Let's do a couple things to solve this problem. Let's get rid of this. We'll free up this node. Boom, we'll put it in the stack. Our little extra node parcels. And then we'll take this steel and run it into our new building materials node. Steel, and then we need to send this into warehouses. Then maybe, yeah, headquarters too. So I'm just going to do it from down here. There's a warehouse. And we want to send this up to headquarters too. Boom. Now steel should start climbing back up. It is. All right, and we saved ourselves one more node. We do have more, or we have some more organizing to do. That was interesting. Okay. All right. We're doing 25.6. Let's look at those Gen 1 chips. Where are you? Where am I storing those? Over here, looks like. And chips. There they go into HQ, and then this line, I think, is sending them into storage. Yeah. And that production is shared. We don't have a lot. Let's just take a look at this for a minute and see what's going on. Gen 1 chips, got tons of silicon, tons of copper cables. Let's do our little sorts. Get 16 Gen 1 chip plants. They need 2 silicon, 3 copper cables. But why aren't we putting out more? Looks like we have a surplus of inputs. Let's see if we kick this up. Happens. Oh, we were using an extra connection. Are we getting any extra production out of that? We are. We're going to drain. Or no, we're doing okay, actually. This is actually holding up. Thought we would drain our inputs, but everything's been kind of getting upgraded. So that'll help that situation. In fact, we can probably build just about now. 27,500, yeah. Let's put another healing turret down here. And then we're waiting on oil for the splash turrets. Let's see if we can harvest and start storing some of that up. Boom, and then we need to do the next chip and next science pack too. Let's see. Let's grab an extractor way up here and see if we can get oil. I don't know how this production chain works. Oil well. That gets us oil barrels, right? So we want to max. Whoops. We want to max that out. So alt boom. Is that all we need? Barrels. We do need to use one of our nodes for this, I think. So let's bring that guy up. I think this is all we need for the excavation site, the splash turret. Could be mistaken. That looks good. Yeah, let's throw this into at least a storage. Oh man, it's a long run. Maybe this warehouse over here. They do a pass at organizing these warehouses. Maybe I can do that off camera or something later. For now, let's just store some of this. Power still looks good. We got a bunch of upgrades that have kind of boosted our power as we go. This guy's got a connection. Let's just throw it there. Boom. Oil. Then I'm wondering if we should just, on the headquarters, if we should get rid of red science here. We seem to accumulate it super duper fast. Headquarters is what, 2,500 storage? We'll keep that in mind. An option. Okay, oil is not showing up in our list here. Let's see. Here's a global. We're starting to store that up. Let's the excavation site again. Could be missing something here. Looks like. Or wait a second. Okay, that oil icon where it says 13,200, kind of bottom center of the screen. Got like a little white line in the middle, right, of the oil droplet. I have a feeling we need to process the oil to get that. Let's take a look at the map. Yep, this one doesn't have any little spots, so that's not going to do it for us. Let's see if we can figure out how to process that oil. Where? Oh. Let's keep going down and build a production node and see if we can work our way back. Here it is, oil refinery. It says petroleum barrels. That must be what it is. We just need oil and energy. And what is it? 10 oil to 1 petroleum. Let's do 3 of these to start. 1, 2, 3. Now let's drag that raw oil down. Down, waiting to scroll. We're bringing in oil barrels. I want to export out petroleum barrels. Do it, and then we'll see to what degree we need to scale this up. Guess I could throw it into our building materials. Send this guy up. Okay, that is now showing up. What am I getting out of this? 3 per second. Ugh. Horrible. 10 oil barrels. Most I can bring in. What? How much are you putting out? 30 per second. What are you doing? Yeah, 16 or something? 30 per second. I guess we're getting a bonus. 1.64 times the energy. Let's throw down another one of these. see what that does for us. Okay, now we got more oil barrels. Let's triple this up. It's looking good over here. And we're not getting 120 oil barrels input. So I'm not sure how this is keeping up. Doesn't seem like we would be getting 120 coming in. That seems that we are. All right, all right. So what's the max? 4. There we go. Now this is starting to draw down. This guy wants 120. Let's do another one. I've got, I think, one more extractor to my name, but we may be able to get rid of some of these other extractors that we've got. Bring that guy online. What, that's roughly 40 times 3, right? Roughly almost 120 coming out per tick. 120 almost. I don't know why that's saying 260. That's a different line, right? It's this guy. Not bad. We have 12. These guys want 120 per tick. They're only going to put out 12 per tick. Guy's only sending 76.8. Take a look at this node. Ooh. Hoping to see this guy totally loaded up. And this has a capacity of 1200. We've only got 936 ore in here. I was going to steal one of these iron ones. This guy's a little bit closer to being maxed out. Let's get rid of one of you. In fact, we'll just bring you down. You oil. Another 38 coming through. So that seems like that would be, like 160. 114. What's our power? Is looking good. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm a little tired. Maybe I'm just not doing the math right. We are getting 12 per second out of that. That is balanced. All right, we're at least accumulating some petroleum. We'll let that run for a bit. Let's see how much we need to save up because we want to be on it as soon as it's ready. 13,200. We want to throw down a splash turret. We'll keep an eye on that. And then in the meantime, let's look at the next science stuff. Oh man, that's going to be a big deal. We'll do it up here and work our way back. Oh, we don't need the node. We'll leverage this same node for science. We're going to need production. Let's work our way backwards. This is going to be big, though. Purple science. Are you right there? Boom. Missing. What am I missing? Say. It's 250 N2 chips. All right, that's fine. So I imagine these guys are going to need, yeah, this guy's going to need Gen 2 chips as an input. So let's get that started. We'll drag this over for another production node of Gen 2 chips. This is going to be a biggie, a big project, I think. A Gen 2 chip plant. Let's add one. We'll scale these up later. We need silicon dioxide, copper cables, and aluminum. Oh, man. We got to do more fighting before we can even do this. Oh, goodness. I wonder if we should ramp up petroleum then. So we can get those splash turrets. And then we need to think about pulling copper cables back as a resource. We need copper cables here. We need copper cables over here. We're throwing copper cables into storages. Feels like we should have a kind of almost a resource level production of copper cables and route those through just like we're doing the raw resources, just because we have so much need for those things. We kind of generalize that whole area, but then that's going to want us to make us want to do the copper plates in one area too. Although those would come with, right? I think we're only using copper plates for copper cables. Copper sheets. Oh man, lots to think about. Lots to think about. A little confused about this petroleum. Why we're not getting more coming in on this connector. It's probably something obvious. 1328. I got 4 of these guys. 37. So 120 could be 148, right? Are we getting 13? Yeah, I'm not sure why that number is not what I'm thinking it should be. I'm missing something obvious. These guys are all connected up. 16. All maxed out. Utilization is full on. See if we can get more. This guy's still doing really good. Let's get rid of another stone node. This time I'm going to delete it so we get the right color. In fact, I may do that with the one that we just pasted over. This guy's got the wrong color. Where do you? Let's actually copy all this. Go Alt, click. These guys get built by our drones. And I'm prioritizing this right now because we know we need to do some battle, right? There's an ingredient we need to dig for before we can get the Gen 2 chips going. That's why I'm looking at this. I may need to free up nodes. Let's get rid of something else. One more of something. How's quartz looking? That's not totally saturated and backed up yet. Coal actually looks good, but and that's our power. Get rid of one more stone node. I think we might need to. Four more tasks. Oh, these have all failed. Why won't these build? Maybe because I copied 3 at once or something, and I didn't have 3 available. Let's try again. Let's do one at a time. Alt click on you. Let this guy build up. We got 30. I think we were allowed to have 32. Let's do another one. Alt click on you. Yeah. Okay, now we're saturated. Let's add more petroleum plants. Okay, now we're starting to draw that number down. That looks decent. All right, let's get a steel. What's going on with steel? Very, very slow. Yeah, saturated. Got the maximum number of steel mills. Fully allocated. Is it the output? 4 per second. Yeah, I think it might be a limitation of the output. How much we can actually get out of here. We're only getting 24. This might make sense for us to take this back by 6. Get the extra connection, right? Not great. But then that's got to go through something else. I guess I can just throw that straight into a warehouse. Man, that's making things ugly. But for now, we send it into you. So get us a tiny bit more resource, not much. $13 and 13 is 26, whereas before it was 24. That'll help our steel a little bit. We can obviously scale this up. Just put another one down. What are you guys doing on iron plates? Pretty darn good. Let's do it. Let's duplicate this guy while we're here looking at a problem. Wait for this to get built. And now that's up and running. That's another 26 steel. All right. Excavation. Our first splash turret. Now we got to wait for more oil. Let's fix this area and do a battle. We need to get down here, right? We need to get, is it the aluminum? Take a look real quick. Back at our purple science chain here, the Gen 2 chips. This guy wants aluminum. Yeah. All right, let's repair and do our thing. In fact, we'll expand a little bit too. Oops, floors first. One more little row. And then wall this all up. Some of these blocks may actually be out of range at this point of the repair turret. The healing turrets that we have, but we'll see. Let's dig away. See what we get. Last time we were getting one single big enemy coming through. Oh boy. Oh, check it out. The splash damage guy. It's like launching missiles. It'd be nice if the big enemy came in range of this guy. Looks like his range isn't super far. Here's our big guy over here. Oh, we got two of them now. Two of the big dudes. At least they're coming in from different sides. That guy's gone. We're in good shape. I think we're in good shape. I think we're in good shape now. Keep an eye on that beryllium here. We might be able to put down another splash turret. All right, success on that level. That got us an extra game speed. We might want to go take advantage of that right now. See that down here. Time, speed. All right, that'll help everything along. Let's repair up and then do another battle. These walls aren't free. What do they cost? Steel and bricks. Only we've got enough. Apparently, I'm able to repair these pretty easily. Splash turrets. But not yet. What do we need? 16,500. We're at 14,200 and we're 10,000 sheets short. Got the cables. 16.5. Let's wait for it and then we'll put down another splash damage turret, probably right here. Pretty close to having the resources we need. All right, about right there. And let's kick off another dig here. We got two more digs after this one in order to get the resource we need. Yeah, these guys, I might need to push these splash damage ones out a little bit. Actually, he shot pretty far. We got lots of enemies. Two big guys coming in. Three big guys this time. Four big guys. We got to keep our eye on the abort fight button. Splash damage. Okay, we got three of the four big guys are gone. I think we're in good shape. Got some range attackers here that they're almost, I think they're out of the range of my turrets, or at least they're not aiming for them yet. Okay, that guy is shooting. Success, but we took some damage there. Let's try one more. I think I've got what I need to repair our walls. Steel is probably the thing we're running short on. 11,000. Should we go out one more? We've got two more levels of digging that we need to accomplish before we can do Gen 2 chips. Let's build out the floor a little bit more. What does this take? This takes steel 2. We're a little tight on steel. I'm just going to do one more. And walls. All right, let's fight. This is level 11. Last time we had 4 of the big enemies. Let's see what we get this time. It'd be nice if we could get to level 12. Oh man, I don't know. That's going to be possible. You have 4 healing turrets. Oh, we got new enemies. Look at this guy. Oh man. He's getting hit hard, but he's making big progress. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is not looking good. Get ready to abort if they break through the walls. Trying. I think we might be all right. Oh man, that's brutal though. Within one little block of breaking through. But man, I can't really build much factory until we clear that level. We could try and implement the maze I talked about last time. Folks were saying in the comments that you can path the enemies so they kind of move, are forced to kind of move around. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, that's going to be an issue. Can I put regular turrets down? See what they're charging us for these. Imagine the price goes up with each new one we add. 4,000 and 20,000 bricks. Get 2 more regular turrets down. Man, I don't know. Let's try it. I'm gonna put a regular turret there and a regular turret right. Oh, what am I missing? Deal. We're almost there. We need 6,600. We're at 6,400. But I'm not gonna be able to rebuild my walls yet until that steel recoups. And it's a little slow. It's gonna complain. Yeah, I'm missing resources. Well, what can we do in the meantime? I think we can look at the factory. Let's escape out of here. There's nothing we can do in research till we get these Gen 2 chips going. We could work on those copper cables, right? This guy wants 5 copper cables. We got a whole bunch. Could try and pull out all of that production. Man, a little tricky though. Because it's got, yeah, we got inputs. This is kind of, this right here is our copper cables. Let's take a look at this and just see what we can do. This is our copper cable production line. Let's pull this guy back. Not you, all of you. Let's put you right there and let's take all of these guys. Move you guys back a little bit. That whole column is raw resources, and then this next column will be resources that are needed heavily across the whole factory. And 5. I can't remember why we split these into 2 nodes. I think it was to get the output out of these guys, which we don't think we need anymore. How many are you guys putting out? Ooh, yeah, we do need. These guys can put out 64. And our connections are limited to 24, right? Sheets. Oh man, it's getting messy. This is more copper production. Copper cables. Let's pull this back. This is going to get a little squirrely here. It's getting little. It's getting very spaghetti. So what I want to do is supply the green circuits with copper cables, but I want to do it from this node, one of these nodes. I need to figure out why I've got two nodes too. Let's take it from the top. It's got plenty of connections. We're going to come over here. My copper cable. Boom. Then these guys are all going to go by. And then these guys were getting fed copper ore from a node here. Let's just have them get that copper ore directly from this node that's got copper ore. Bring this guy down. Trying to scroll. I'm waiting. Come on, there you go. These guys, I see. We've already got, let's get rid of that. Cancel that line. We want to feed them from this one, right? We've already got copper ore coming into this guy. Got 10 free connections. Basically, grab all this. We're just trying to centralize our production of copper cable. That's what we're working on right now. Pull this back. We're going to slot these guys in right up here. Hold on. Oh, we're actually smelting here too. Oh, man. We're making copper plates out of this. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. These are different factories than we got going on over here. Let's fix it. Let's fix it. End result is we're sending cables over there. That's already handled. So this guy can go. Boom. In fact, let's just get rid of all of this. And then we'll see what we need to do to ramp up the existing production. This stuff here. Anything. Everything's backed up right now, so it's going to be hard to scale it because our research is all pretty much backed up. Although it looks like science is waiting. Got copper cables. You're waiting on bricks. Let's that problem. This guy's waiting on stone. Got bricks down here. Oh man, yeah, it's going to be messy, isn't it? All right, let's get rid of this one. And I just clicked on something I didn't mean to. I didn't just disconnect something. I want to take bricks from one of these nodes. Yes, this one. Send them up to that production. Science. Boom. Guys now should now start being produced, should start producing. Get your bricks, you got your copper cables. Fully utilized. So outputs must now be full. Guessing. Oh. the issue. What's this guy waiting on? Bricks, copper cables. Power looks good. Copper cables. Getting copper cables from here, and we need to scale that up. All right, we're going to continue to work on copper. But let's go to the excavation site while we have resources and ramp this up a bit more. Turret. Oh, what am I missing? Oh, the cost has gone up. The cost has gone up. No more splash turrets. We need a bunch of storage before we can get more of those. Can I do any turrets? Can do regular turrets. 844,000 bricks. We have that. Where are we weak? We're weak over here. Let's clear out space right here. That's meant to have a splash turret right in this area. Let's put another regular turret there. We do have the ability to buy one of those. That'll kind of shore up the weakness on this side a tiny bit. And then we got the same thing going on right here. Will I be able to build another one of these? Once we get the bricks. Yes, I will. Let's clear out space right here. We'll put a regular turret there once we can. The map. And let's see what's going on here. You guys are doing copper sheets for us. Copper sheets are loaded there. Copper plates are loaded. You guys are producing cables. Why is this so underutilized? Because you can only send 24. These guys can only send 24 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would get us an extra connection. Do we care? I have this ramped up. I guess let's bring this back down to what it can actually handle right now. So if it can only send 24 across, let's bring this down to 12, right? I don't know if that helps our power usage or not. Then we'll ramp these guys up. Or we'll add more. Right now, they can only send 24 across the edge. And then I've got a bunch of connections from here. So let's move all this back. And then let's see if we can duplicate these guys. We'll wait for these to build. Sure. Oh, it's because I got an extra connection. That's why these things just got big. Line these up while our drones are doing the building for us. Okay, now copper cables are looking way better coming into here. Now green science should be happy with cables. Yeah, happy with everything, maxed out. That's a little tiny bit of an improvement, but boy, it's ugly. And I think we can get rid of all this. And just send copper cables from above. Let's do it. This goes bye-bye. We'll pull copper cables out of one of these guys. 10 and 19. 10 and 9, yeah. 19 total. Pull from here. Need to go into storage, really, but we'll put it into one of our nodes that's for building materials. Whoops, what happened there? Oh, no, there it is. It moved up to the top. Change that. Looks like I already have it down here coming out. So this is the, we want to put it into that warehouse at the bottom. Boom. Okay, that should take care of all that. Freed up some nodes. And now we're maxed out on most things. Let's go see if we can do another battle. Oh, man. Oh, turrets. I don't think so. Turrets. You down there. Shore up the walls and see if we can break through level 12. It's a little spooky. What did we just burn through? Bricks. Bricks, bricks, bricks. We need them all for sure. We don't want to go to battle without our walls. This one's going to be tough to beat, I think. Oh, I had a game speed update I didn't apply. Okay, now we're at 4 times. And it should help with everything. Still kind of waiting for bricks to construct. Just trying to scroll. Ooh, I've got one that needs repair. That's, I'm kind of surprised. Let's delete that guy. Floor damage too? Or maybe that's just a little bug. Or wall. There we go. Let's try. I don't have much hope on this one, to tell you the truth. We added 2 more turrets. But man, they were breaking through, those little flappy guys. These guys are no problem. But when we get those flopping guys, these guys we've been able to fight off too. Oh man, there's 6 of them this time. 7. Oh boy. These guys, these flyers, man, they chewed through the walls. Something fierce last time. You have the extra turret on this side. Hey, it's looking good. It's looking good. This is an important upgrade for us because we want to do Gen 2 chips and purple science, and we need to break through and get this bauxite and aluminum. Check it out. So far, we haven't needed to use a maze. I like it. I like it. Success. Next, yeah, we can't do any more splash turrets right until we get some kind of upgrades. I don't even have the storage to accumulate these resources. 98,000 sheets. And we can't. I don't think we can even put those on the map. Like if you look for warehouses here, resources are 56,000 stone, and we have the ability to only store 55,000. So that stone has to be either in a warehouse or in headquarters, and I've got both loaded up. But we do have an upgrade on the warehouses coming. It's just we need to get the science done. But we got what we need. We have what we need now to do it. Somewhere in here, there was a warehouse upgrade right here. Warehouse Tech Tier 4 increases the warehouse capacity to 12,000. All right, tell you what, let's call it an episode here. We did a little bit of organizing. I don't know if I made it better or worse. We pulled copper back a little bit, copper cables, centralized that a little bit. Still needs, we still have optimization to do across the factory. There's no doubt about it. But it's not bad. We're still progressing. And now, did I just throw that off by like 2 pixels? Fix that. Now we have what we need to work on the Gen 2 chips, and we'll start working on that next episode. And that's going to help us get to the purple science. We'll need sulfur and Gen 2 chips. Gen 2 chips, let's just see what these guys take. Silicon dioxide, copper cables, and aluminum. We have copper cables. We have silicon dioxide already. It's just the aluminum production chain. We'll have to go through and see what that's all about. Let's see. Aluminum smelter just takes bauxite ore and coal. Oxygen. Bioreactor gets us oxygen. All right, we got work to do. That's it for this one. For now, this is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoy this series on Incremental Factory. Oh man, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're getting there. Fought a lot of battles. We won a lot of battles. I think we're pretty much undefeated. Yeah, I want to thank Glidercat patrons and channel members for their support. And with that, I'll see y'all in the next episode.